Kapilavastu Sarvanya relics were due to conclude today at 6 a.m. However, the relics were displayed until this afternoon owing to the continuous arrival of devotees. This is the situation that was prevalent at the Kalni Rajamahavihara this afternoon. The exposition of the sacred relics was also telecast live on our sister channel Sirasa TV.
I appreciate this. Many have never been able to pay homage to the relics. I am grateful to Sirasa for this. This is a great deed.
Meanwhile, the President also attended the puja that was held this afternoon for the Kapilavastu Sri Sarvanya relics. The Kapilavastu Sri Sarvanya relics, which were at the museum in New Delhi, India, were brought to the country on the 19th of last month. This was based on a request made by the President from the Indian Prime Minister with the aim of developing diplomatic relations between India and Sri Lanka in lieu of the 2600th Sri Shambhudatta Jayanti. Subsequently, the Kapilavastu Sri Sarvanya relics were taken to several temples across the island for devotees to pay homage. The relics were finally on display at the Kelne Rajamahavihara since last eve. Subsequent to religious observances, the relics were brought out of the temple.
අවස්ථාවේදී ඒ අප්‍රමාදීව කටයුතු කරන්න කියන පණිවිඩය ශ්‍රී ලංකා වාසී ජනතාවට ප්‍රකාශ කරමින් උන්වහන්සේ ශ්‍රී සර්වඥ ධාතුන් වහන්සේ පෙරලා ජම්බුද්වීපයට වැඩම කරන ආකාරයයි කොමේ දකින්නේ. දැන් ඒ බාර කිරීමෙන් අනතුරුව මාර්ගයේ අතිගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමන් විසින් ඒ ධාතුන් වහන්සේ විශේෂ රථය වෙත වැඩම කරවන ආකාරය.
The police have commenced investigations to apprehend the driver connected to a motor accident in the Gamunapura area in Debaravawa, Tissamaharama. The accident claimed 2 lives. The accident occurred when a jeep veered off the road and crashed onto a tree in the Gamunapura area in Debaravawa, Tissamaharama. The police said that the accident occurred at around 11 last night and 2 others who were injured have been admitted to the Debaravawa hospital. The deceased are 17 and 18 years old youth. The police said that the driver was driving under the influence of alcohol. Still in local news, a ceremony to present certificates to consumers who won the competition to conserve electricity was held in Colombo yesterday under the auspices of Minister of Energy and Energy, Champika Ranawaka.
The program was named Today for Tomorrow. Certificates were presented to consumers who managed to reduce their electricity consumption.
හුඟක් වෙලාවට විදුලි අර්බුදයක් ආවම හදිසි විදුලි මිලදී ගැනීමක් කරනවා. ඒතකොට ඉතින් රටේ තියෙන අවශ්‍යතාවය නිසා
when a power crisis arises, spot purchases are made. So based on the need of the country, various persons provide electricity at a range of prices. The collapse of the Ceylon Electricity Board since 1996 was due to these spot purchases at high rates. So rather than sticking to this, can't we save electricity and do this? Even if it is difficult, can we get the public to do this? Therefore, we began this program as a competition. 4,330 million is not a small amount. It amounts to 4.5 billion rupees. Through this program, we were able to save that amount of money.
බිලියන් 4.5ක වගේ ධනයක් ඉතිරි කරගන්න විදුලි බල මණ්ඩලයට මේ ක්‍රියාදාමය නිසා හැකියාව ලැබිලා තියෙනවා.
Well, that was Minister of Power and Energy, Champika Ranawaka. Now to look into more local news. The national organizer of the United Bhikkhu Front, Venerable Ulapane Sumangala Thera, says that everyone should come together to build a joint opposition. He expressed his view at a media briefing yesterday.
අද රට පත්වෙමින් තිබෙන තත්ත්වයේ යටතේ එයට මුහුණ දීම සඳහා බෙදී වෙන්වී කටයුතු කිරීම නෙවෙයි කළ යුතු වන්නේ.
We should not be divided when facing the present situation. What needs to be done today is to bring together all the views against the government onto one platform. Therefore, steps should be taken to create a true opposition that represents the mandate of the people, starting from Sirath Fonseca and bringing together all the others.
සැබෑ ජනමතය නියෝජනය කරන පොදු විපක්ෂයක් වහාම ගොඩනැගීමට පියවර ගත යුතුයි.
The National Child Protection Authority says that a national child protection policy has been formulated. Its chairperson, attorney at law, Anoma Dissanayake, said that the draft policy has been handed over to the Ministry of Child Development and Women's Affairs. Anoma Dissanayake, speaking to News First, said that the policy focuses on how to prevent children from falling victim to molestation and what steps should be taken if a child is molested. The policy was formulated after taking into consideration the increase in the number of incidents of child molestation. Well, awareness on oral cancer will commence from today until the 31st of October, as today is World Oral Health Day. The Deputy Director General of the Dental Service of the Health Ministry, Dr. Jayasundara Bandara, stated that around 1,200 deaths are recorded annually in the country due to oral cancer. The ministry points out that oral cancer can be prevented by refraining from smoking and chewing betel. Now in more local news, last evening an uninvited visitor was at a garden of a house in the Veerapura area in Polonnaruwa. The residents immediately informed the Polonnaruwa Wildlife Office of this crocodile. Wildlife officers said that the crocodile was 10 feet in length. The crocodile was taken away from the garden last night. Wildlife officers said that the crocodile was released to the Anga Madila National Park. Well, in more sports news, the Division 2 matches of the Under-20 Junior Asian Rugby Tournament will kick off this evening at the Havelock Grounds in Colombo. Now, Sri Lanka will take on Singapore in one of the matches played today.
Along with Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Chinese Taipei and Singapore will be competing against each other in Division 2 of the Under-20 Junior Asian Rugby Tournament. Malaysia will take on Chinese Taipei today, which will kick off at 3:30 p.m, while at 4:45 Sri Lanka will take on Singapore. Randhika Alvis of Trinity College Kandy will lead the Lankan side this year. We have lost a lot of senior players due to injuries, but the team has gradually built up and we have practiced very well and the team is playing as one and is all set. Because of various systems and because we are here from different schools, it took some time to link, but now the team is as one and one system. Alvis also represented the Sri Lanka team which participated in the Junior Asian Rugby Tournament which took place in Thailand last year. The two teams who emerged victorious in today's encounters will battle it out in the finals of the 15th of this month, while the losers will fight for the third place. The winner of the tournament will be eligible to compete in Division 1 of the Junior Asian Rugby Tournament next year.
With that, we wrap up today's edition of Lunchtime News on MTV Sports. Join us again for our Live 55 segments. I'm Shahan Jarampati. Take care.